Hi, my name is George Lorenzo, and I'm going to be building a computer for COP 3643 summer term. Okay, here we have all the components. Here we have the motherboard. We have the RAM. It's 1 gig of RAM each stick. This is the fan. We have the processor, cage for the hard drive, and the hard drive itself right here. It's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Over here we have the optical drive, 2 SATA cables, and a power supply. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on an anti-static bracelet just in case. This prevents any shock from static electricity. So I'm going to put this on. Okay, and then you're going to clip it to any metal part on the frame. So we're going to clip it right wherever, doesn't matter. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the optical drive, well actually I'm going to put the processor into the computer. Okay, so we're going to put the processor, if you look here you can see that it has little notches that align with here. You can come a little closer if you want, and you put this down here. It was already installed, so basically I'm putting it back, and then you just drop this lever. When you're done, you drop the lever, make sure it clicks, and that's it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put thermal paste. We're going to put a little thermal paste right here in the middle. Yeah, more than enough. And then we're going to spread it evenly so that it coats the surface. The reason for this is so that when you put down the heat sink and the fan, it is coated, and it'll make a seal so that there will be no heat escaping. Right, here we go. Bada boom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on. I already cleaned it. It's good to go. We're going to go put this into the slot right on top of the fan. And basically you have this clip over here. This clip over here, that this is going to go attach here. Okay? And then over here on the other side. Actually, okay, this is a 3-pin connector, so we're gonna look for a 3. Here it is. Let me put this the other way. Okay, so basically we're gonna lift this up and I'm gonna put it the other way. Here we go, this way. Because the 3-pin connector's up here, so you know, better to have it this way. So we're going to drop it one more time. Okay, so like I said before, you put this clip here. Pretty much all of them are different, but I mean, they're not that different. Here we go. Alright, so if you come over here, you can see the clip. Basically, you're going to lift this up and down. That's going to lock it in place. So it's good to go. It's ready to be installed. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it into the 3-pin connector here. Just snap that into place. Boom. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach the RAM. You're going to want to make sure these little clips are open. You can go up here, look, like this. See? Make sure those little clips are open right here. You have, if they're colored differently, then most likely you should put the same kind of RAM in the black and the same kind of RAM in the blue. Usually that's why they color code it. If you have 4 slots and the 3 of them are one color, then it's probably a tri-channel. So you should put the only 3. Alright, here we go. It's 1 gig of RAM, DDR2. Let me put this in here. Alright, and put this in here. Okay. Basically, once you put it in, you just push it until it snaps in place. And you can push it, it'll close the clips by itself. I recommend, helping it a little bit, but make sure that it's seated properly, because if it's not, you're going to get an error in the BIOS. Okay. Here we go, just make sure it's down. And one more down. Excellent. Alright, one more to go. Here we go, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible so I don't have to make 3 videos. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to put the optical drive inside. Okay, well actually I'm going to put the hard drive into the case. Basically you can put it however you want. Okay, you want to make sure that all these screws are tight. All the screws, make sure they're all tight. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. Okay? They're all tight, ready to go. Now we're going to put in the optical drive. Okay? There's the optical drive. I'm going to slide it in here. Okay? Basically, just this little switch here locks it in place. Okay? So, as you can see, it's not going anywhere. Alright. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put in the hard drives. So, push these cables over here. And pop this baby into the basically we're going to pop this here. The way this works is it's this little clip here. When you drop it, slides into place, clicks, beautiful. It has 2 screws in the top. I'm going to put these screws here. The first screw. Okay. And one more screw here. Okay. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the power supply. Well, actually, we're going to connect all the cables to the motherboard. Okay. Like I said before, they're color coded, so red goes here. You can see the red, right? Yellow goes here. And this can go right here. It's a USB. This is usually on the motherboard, it'll tell you what it's for. So this says USB 1. So this would be for the front USB connections, probably media reader, all that good stuff. Okay, so here we're gonna put, this is for the USB 2. Okay, that's for the media. Basically this is gonna go up here. As you can see, it says LED, power. This is basically for all the lights and some of the stuff in the front. Okay, so there we go. And here we go. This is going to, usually the connector, you can look at it, it's a 4-pin connector. So you can just find the connector around here somewhere. Right here, this is also, it's a 5-pin. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna look for the connector here. Okay, I lost it. Okay, wait, let me see. Alright, let's plug this one in. It's a 4-pin connector and it's going to go, wait. Let's see where the front one is. Can't find it now. me see what this is. Okay, this is for the USB. So this is gonna go over here. Alright, and then this plugs in right here. Beautiful. One more. Is that for videos? Okay, this goes down here. You just gotta look for it. Boom, inside. Excellent. Okay, this has an integrated video card, so we don't need a video card on the motherboard. And all these cables are plugged in, everything's plugged in. We're ready to put the power supply. Okay, so we're gonna drop this baby in. You're gonna push it in through the slot, and boom. And then here it uses 4 screws. Almost every power supply is the same. There's 4 screws in the back. Pop those in. Alright. You never want to tighten it completely because then you might not be able to put the other ones in. So we're just missing one more down here. Let's bring this over here to make it my life easier. Thing is that it's slightly off, so we got it. And it's going in perfect. Okay, there we go. Make sure all of them are tight. You never want to tighten,